Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be watching in the world. Welcome to the 2022 IWBF World Championship, as South Korea getting set to take on Great Britain, the defending champions of the IWBF World Championship. Great Britain yesterday winning their group game against the United States of America, while Korea, of course, a big victory for them as well. But this will be the big showdown. The winner of this will progress on to the quarterfinals. Well, we'd like to welcome everybody to the live YouTube stream, and a big matchup here as the Koreans, of course, one team that have proven themselves game by game to improve slowly but surely. Well, they have got some very good players in their lineup. Some of the key players you can look out here for the Korean national team. Well, we'll start with Great Britain, actually. The key players for them will be Lee Manning, number 14, along with Phil Pratt, who had an unbelievable game yesterday against Team USA. Well, and other key players as well, you got to give a huge shout out to Greg Warburton. While Philip Pratt started things off in the first half, it was Warburton who got it cooking in the second half for GB. It led to a big victory, along with Will Manning's play, defensive presence in and around the basket. Great Britain there, coached by Bill Johnson, assisted by Joey Johnson, as well as team manager Simon Fisher. While the Koreans, on the other hand, some of the key players you want to look out for, the likes of Sun Young Cho, number 23, classified as a 4.0 player. Sang Hyo Kim, their captain, but it's all about the big man, Dong Hyun Kim. Korea coached by Kwang Yup Ko, assisted by Young Moo Kim. And take nothing for granted, this Korean team, very well established, very well coached, and very well disciplined. Well, we are currently now just under 2.5 here from tip-off. Korea will be taking on Great Britain. Remember, the winner of this game will head on to the quarterfinals. Well, both Germany and the Netherlands winning their games today respectively, as did Canada as they defeated Brazil. Many more games to come in as we build up to the quarterfinals here at the IWBF World Championship. We're live here, hosted in the United Arab Emirates in sunny Dubai. Under a minute and a half to go from tip-off. We currently have A1D1, A1M. That's one hell of a long name, I must say. Along with PJ, Marcos, Gonçalves, Criston, Sliso Branda, Ora, Benvido, meu amigo, and Carl Hassel, watching from Newark, Nottinghamshire, supporting GB. Welcome, Carl. Welcome, Sliso. Welcome, Chris. Thorne. Welcome, PJ. Welcome, Marcos. And welcome, Mr. A, I guess. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we currently have 196 people watching live on the YouTube stream. Please let us know where in the world you're watching. Which team are you supporting? Are you supporting Korea, or are you supporting Great Britain? Welcome to Acid Dreams. 안녕하세요. 잘 지나요? 나는 농구 선수. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not nervous, there's something wrong with you. Remember, the winner of this game will progress to the quarterfinals. This is the round of 16 of the 2022 IWBF World Championship. Defending champions, Great Britain, they will be taking on Korea. Kamsahamnida for the kind words, and welcome to Dan May. Welcome back, Dan May. Koreans will get things underway. Shot is up. The shot is good from Korea. Well, the Koreans, one thing about this team, they move the ball very well, and they get into wide open spaces. Question is, can he defensively hang here with Manning, the big man, making it look easy inside the post? Well, defensively, Kim is going to have to do a very good job here against Manning because he's arguably one of the top players here in the World Championship. Koreans going to a pick and roll sequence. Kim finding the extra play here in the paint. Nice ball movement here from the Koreans. Goes to the pump fake, and the layup is good. And that is Daeyoung Kong. Well, it's amazing how quickly these two teams push the tempo. Kim trying to get these going in the backcourt here for the Koreans. Had a traveling violation called a turnover early on. Well, welcome to Liam Hodgson as well. Welcome to the live chat. Has been a regular here supporting Great Britain. A slight delay in game early on here in the first quarter. And welcome to Patrick O'Donovan as well. I think the official's just double checking something. With the team sheet of the players from Korea, but I think it has been resolved. And shout out to Slam Dunk. Hello from Ronnie in Scotland. Come on, GB, welcome. Pratty had a hot hand yesterday. One player, GB, will definitely want to get these going, but they're still trying to go to Manning in the post. Warburton comes up loose one again. Manning in the paint. Can he get it going? It's too easy. And every time he gets the ball in the low block, it almost becomes impossible to try and stop him. An offensive foul called against the Koreans. GB with another chance to try and extend their lead. And that was on number 39 for Korea, Sang-Go Kim, the captain. Harrison Brown now, bit of time and space. He'll take it, no problem. Well, nobody coming out to try and contest him. It was way too wide open for Brown. Korea, they need to make sure their defense is a bit more compact. Kim trying to push the tempo. Being guided heavily by Harrison Brown. Koreans trying to get a little bit of an opening. Warburton putting immense pressure. Well, good hands. Well, that's fantastic play there by GB's number 12, Greg Warburton. Kim top of the key, hitting the back iron. Now GB can try to push this one. Pratt left with just a bit of time and space. Looking at his options, cross-court now. This is where Warburton can be dangerous, and that's exactly why. Well, every time he goes to that ankle, you know the bank is going to be open. Well, here's one player GB will try to keep their eye on, because if he gets going for the perimeter, he will light things up for the Koreans. That is Sung Hyun Cho. Whack under the basket. Korea in the paint. They got to finish this one. Too much off the backboard. And that's a golden opportunity for the Koreans missed. Cho with a good defense. Taking off Manning. Can the Koreans get something from this play? Finds Gim. Time, space, takes it. He'll go off the backboard. And the bank is open for Gim. GB still with a 4-point lead over the Koreans. Brown goes down the lane. And again, too much time. And he's able to put just enough on that to get the roll in. First quarter action, neither team in too much foul trouble. Only one team foul coming from the Koreans. That's called against number 39, Kim. Excellent defense from Simon Brown, not allowing Cho any time or space. Cho goes around the ball screen, tries to use the backboard, just rattles out. But the Koreans are getting good looks. Just unable to get the end product right now, so it will be a sideline ball to GB. That's the second team foul. Pratt, who had a hot hand yesterday, really cooked it up in the first half against USA. Now it's Warburton. And talk about lighting it up. This guy was phenomenal in the second half for GB. The MVP of 2018. Back on track here for Team GB. Eight-point lead to Great Britain. Korea have been getting some good looks. Cho fakes the pass, goes up. Well, he should have got on with that one. That's going to be an offensive foul, and Cho should have taken the shot. He was wide open, and in the end went for the pass. Under 5 minutes. Britain now leading this one, 14-6. Led by this man, Greg Warburton. He has 6 points. Cross-court finding Pratt. Good ball movement here from the GB team. As Manning, again, that's his bread and butter inside the paint. Well, the movement of Lee Manning, every time he's in and around the paint, he just is able to find a little bit of a gap and opening. Gim just trying to get things going. Nice give and go here. Beautiful passing for the Koreans. But again, the end product just not there. And you have to give this Korean team a bit of credit. And they are playing some good stuff. Technically as a unit, they are good. But just unable to get the end product. Timeout called. These two teams will talk it over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 324 live viewers on the live YouTube stream. Please let us know, where are you watching? Which team you're supporting? Are you supporting Korea or are you supporting Great Britain? And we'll give you a shout out. Also, if you can, please also kindly like this live stream and subscribe to the IWBF on YouTube. And please give us a follow on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. A big shout out to the United Arab Emirates and the Dubai World Trade Center for hosting this wonderful tournament. 15th edition of the Men's IWBF World Championship. Defending champions, Great Britain won it in Hamburg and trying to defend their title. Four minutes to go here in the first quarter. GB with a 10-point lead against Korea. Both Lee Manning and Warburton joint top scorers of 6 points. Pratt goes to the mid-range, and now he gets it going. Remember, yesterday he had 28 points in the first half. He was simply on fire. It almost became too much for the USA to handle. Well, the Koreans need Cho to get going, but at the moment, Brown, good hands. Can't push this. Warburton, he's going to move up to 8 points. Potentially here. Pump fakes. Oh, my goodness. Well, a bit of magicry there from Warburton. Sent Cho onto the baseline. No problem. Well, shout out to Thomas R. watching from Germany, supporting Korea. And welcome back, Dan May, in the Oven Office in Cardiff, the beautiful city in Wales. And also, same goes to Alex Mitson, working in the Oven Office in London. I love this guy, it's brilliant. And a good point here from our Korean fan, making the point that, you know, Korea are a good team. Technical-wise, they move the ball well, they get good looks, but you have to credit Great Britain. Their defense is simply undeniably the best here in the IWBF. Well, PJ making a good point. Great steal from Simon Brown. Warburton with another pump fake. Sends the defense the wrong way. Well, good hands by Kim. And now, can the Koreans capitalize? No, well, the foul has been called. It's the first team foul against GB here in the first quarter. 2:31 to go. Britain with a 14-point lead against Korea. Kim so far the leading scorer for the Koreans. He has 4 points out of the total 6. We just have a few objects on the floor the officials just want to take care of. Cho for the Koreans, trying to find a bit of space. GB understanding that he's been on that scouting report along with Gim. Collectively, GB's defense becomes very tough to break down. But Korea, another good look there, but they can't finish it. Offensive rebounds could be helpful for the Koreans if they try to get more second chances, but they have to find ways to break down the GB defense. Counted, and it's good. Well, brilliance is simply a continual habitual habit, and that's what it's been like watching GB play on both ends of the floor. They're simply a team for the ages. Well, coming into the game for Great Britain is the legendary Terrence Bywater, originally from Middlesbrough in the Northeast, a local and national hero back home in Great Britain. Brown unable to capitalize, convert the three-point play. Korea trying to chip into the deficit, trailing by 16. Remember, they're getting good looks, they're just not able to knock him down. Kim is going to get called for the traveling violation. Another turnover for the Koreans. Transition points could be another factor to help Korea try and get back in this, but you know, it's one area of GB's defense that they're also got covered very well. Also coming into the game was James McSorley for Great Britain. Bywater takes a baseline shot again, makes it look easy. Such a beautiful shooting form by Terrence Bywater. GB with an 18-point lead. Can the Koreans get something? Cho, this is what he wants. Takes a three. Front iron. Well, again, he's wide open. He's got to take that. He just has to make it. Fresh 14 for the Koreans. Five seconds on the shot clock. Cho, heavily defended by Pratt. Gibbs got to shoot it right at the end of the shot clock. And again, it's on target, back iron, but now GB with a chance to counterattack. Pratt to his left. Pratt takes his time, finds Warburton. GB just sharing the ball effectively. Bywater, back to Warburton. Takes it, can't get it. Brown with a rebound for the no-look dime. Brown finding Bywater. Oh, baby! Bit of showtime here from GB. Well, I'd love to see the replay. The no-look dime coming from Harrison Brown. Well, shout out to Alex Phillips. Phillips supporting Greg Warburton. Let's go, GB. Cho with a wide open room here. Can he get something? Takes a fadeaway. Now we'll do the Koreans. A bit of confidence, cutting it down to an 18-point deficit. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, Great Britain lead this 26-8 in the round of 16 of the 2022 IWBF World Championship. We'd like to thank the fans who are currently on the live YouTube chat. To all of our fans in the United Kingdom, welcome, hello, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. And to all of our fans in Korea, 안녕하세요, 잘 지내요, 괜찮아, welcome. Please let us know who you're supporting. Are you supporting Great Britain or are you supporting Korea? Also, please could you kindly like this live stream, subscribe to the IWBF on YouTube, and also please give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the second quarter underway. GB lead is 26-8 against Korea. Well, Korea at the moment, only 3 players currently on the stat sheet for the scoring. Meanwhile, Great Britain, 6 players so far, led by Greg Warburton, Lee Manning. Patient build-up from GB. Doesn't get the rattle in, but Warburton just hustling for the offensive rebound, getting the loose ball. Mywater puts one up. Rebound secured by the Koreans. Can they push this? Cho find a bit of time and space. Few seconds now. Suffocated defense by Warburton. Nice build-up. Beautiful dime. Gamsam Hamnida Kumau, as they would say in Korea. Thank you very much. What a dime. Well, that will do Korea's confidence a bit of good if they can keep it below 20 points in the next few minutes and try to go single digits by the time we go into the second half. It could do that confidence a world of good. Again, you got to love the way the Koreans do pass the ball, the spacing they have in their offense. But when you have to go up against players such as Bywater, Phil Pratt, Greg Warburton, It's easier said than done. And currently, GB also have James McSorley on the court and number 9, Harrison Brown. Shot is up in the mid-range, no good. Front eye, Korea now with a chance to chip into the deficit. Trying to throw the dump down to Yang. Finding Gim, top of the key. This is better for the Koreans. Building some confidence in their offense, but they can't. Phil Pratt, good hands. You talk about the suffocated defense by GB. They can't convert this into transition points. Now, the officials have a big decision to make. Could this be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul? It may very well be, or may just stay as a regular foul, depending how the officials. So regular foul. Phil Pratt trying to dump down. Shot is off the bank. The bank is open yet again. Well, Terrence Bywater, again, loves to play on the right side. Just has a smooth little mid-range. Beautiful shooting technique. Koreans just breaking down the full court pressure. Three seconds there, the shot clock. Cho's got to take it. Just a little bit too much, but Korea could come up with an offensive rebound, but Gim unable to secure it. And that goes out of bounds. That will be Great Britain ball. An unsportsmanlike foul is going to be called against the Koreans. Well, let me tell you, Philip Pratt is tough as nails. Yesterday, showing little emotion whatsoever when he was really cooking it. And even there, getting a hard foul from Gim. And Gim, that was a very unnecessary. But Pratt will go to the free throw line. Get 2 free throws and get the ball back. We don't like to see those kind of plays here at the IWBF because the health and safety of all our athletes is the top priority here. Pratt just unable to knock both free throws down. Maybe just trying to still recuperate after taking that knock, but he's a tough son of a gun, Phil Pratt. You saw yesterday and all the games so far here for GB. Just a true role model for athletes all over the world. And a true national hero back in Great Britain. Pratt going give and go. Unable to get it. Gim with the rebound. Koreans need to get something from this offense. Left wide open, high arc, it's up, no good. Offensive rebound, this is what Korea needs. Gim tries to go for it, too short. Another second chance here, loose ball, the Koreans still fighting. Well, nice play, nice pass, Gim's got to finish it. And the Koreans continue. Genchana. Odigaya so, as they would say back in Korea. Well, GB just getting a little bit too casual now. Can the Koreans build some confidence from this? Credit the spirit of these Korean players. Players on the bench cheering their team on. A bit of a hard bump there, no foul called. Pratt kicks out to Warburton, one more pass, finds Brown. And Brown uses the bank. Well, good hands by Phil Pratt one more time, putting his hands in the passing lane. I like that from Phil Pratt. Patiently, doesn't need to rush anything. Always trying to get his teammates involved as well. This time goes baseline. We're under 10 now. Warburton fakes the pass. Bywood again just rattles its way in. Well, greatness is simply a continuation. And that is what Bywater is. Greatness for this GB team. Another turnover. And it's going from bad to worse right now for the Koreans. A substitution coming in for Great Britain. Ben Fox checking into the game, as well as number 16, James Palmer. Well, the Koreans do need inspiration right now. They need belief. Well, Marsh also into the game. Bywater again. This guy simply cannot miss. Chef Bywater cooking it up right now. We're getting ready to open his own restaurant back in Middlesbrough. Well, good response to the Koreans. Nice little penetration down the middle by Yoon Jun Lee. Classified as a 3.5 player here for Korea. Pratt tries a love pass, finds Marsh. Marsh from the mid-range, just a little bit too strong. Now can the Koreans push this one? Under 5 minutes here in the first half. Koreans slowly but surely. Nice little pick and roll action down the middle. He's got to go. Gets rejected. Well, Fox said, not in my house. Get out of here. Again, the rim protection from these GB players almost acts like an extra insurance policy. They are one of the best defensive teams. Mosh tries again. This time he gets it. And now it's starting to feel the confidence. A slight delay in game. Well, again, you just got to love watching these GB players perform. They look like they're having fun, but most importantly, it's the unselfish nature of their play, and hence why they are the defending champions. But for the Koreans now, they still have to battle here. Good passing. Mid-range is up, and it's a nice build-up. They move the ball well. They get an open look. Now they go for a three. Three is up. No good. Now we're into 4 minutes. Patient play here from GB. Every offense trying to get everybody involved. Pratt left wide open. Could that come back to bite the Koreans? Yes, it will. As Phil Pratt doing what he did against the USA yesterday, and that is simply making it rain. Over 3 minutes here in the second quarter. 24-point lead to GB. Sideline possession to the Koreans. Lee's made one three-pointer here for Korea. Down the middle finds Gim. Gim's got to take it. Tries to go off the backboard. Just a little far to the left. Cho comes up with a loose ball. He's only taken one three-pointer so far. And he's a player the Koreans would like to get going down the baseline. Well, he needs to keep doing this. He needs to keep believing in himself. Korea currently with a player down. Bywater finds Marsh. One more pass. Bywater just didn't get the angle right on the finger roll. Well, we have a timeout now. The Koreans want to talk it over with 2:34 to go. We currently have just under 300 people watching live. I know we have fans in South Korea and in Great Britain. And if you are watching in those two beautiful countries, please let us know. Where are you watching in the United Kingdom? If you're in Korea, please let us know. Are you in Seoul? Are you in Busan? Or are you in Daegu? Please let us know. We'd love to know. And also, please, as I mentioned already, if you can, kindly give a like to this live stream, subscribe to the IWBF, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for the 2022 IWBF World Championship. We're live here in the Dubai World Trade Center. Welcome to everybody watching live. We have a fan in Watford. That's incredible. Well, the Koreans again turning it over. Philip Pratt here in transition, finding Bywater, goes in with a simple layup and a beautiful fanger off the backboard. The bank is yet again being used to perfection. And GB making it look so easy, but it is a tough style of play that this team performs. Koreans trying to execute an offense here, trying to get an open look. Across court, finds Cho. Cho just fumbles it. And you can just feel for these plays because they're trying everything right now. Obviously, the quality in both teams, you can definitely see in favor of Great Britain, but also the depth in both teams very different. GB with probably a depth rotation of the entire squad, while Korea maybe only go 2, possibly 3 deep. And every time GB get inside the key, you know it's going to be one outcome. Three is up from Cho, and he's got to keep taking that. Again, if he's going to help this team get back in, Cho has to start getting three-point shots. He's only taken 2 so far here tonight. Currently trailing by 26 points. Bywater throws a bullet of a pass, finding Phil Pratt. Nice ball reversal here by GB. Bywater again, just too much. Pratt with the offensive rebound. Another second chance here for GB. Well, the Koreans able to put a hand in the passing lane, and GB, that's 4 attempts there. Again, a little bit too casual in their offense. And no foul called. You can see there, I think, Sung-Hyun Cho, very disappointed. He felt there was a foul that should have been called. .2 seconds left. I think the officials are just discussing possibly might make a change here. Never know. So I think the issue was the shot clock. Interesting, though, the GB get a fresh 24 because it didn't feel like the Koreans had full possession, but Bywater gave it the mid-range. And again, Mr. Automatic from Middlesbrough. Well, nice passing here for the Koreans. Cho baseline gets fouled, doesn't get the M1. Now, I think Cho is signaling that he wants an unsportsmanlike foul. Terrence Bywater again acknowledging that he did make a mistake. There was no intent in there whatsoever. And she's shaking Cho's hand to apologize. True sportsmanship there from Terrence Bywater. Again, had the honor of having a few conversations with him. Just a real great person. Watching them practice too. True inspiration. Both of these two teams, great players, great people. Love watching them practice. Just, as I've mentioned time and time again, true role models for athletes all over the world. .9 seconds left. Oh my God, Dan May. If I ever meet you, Dan May, I am buying you a beer. Next time Bywater makes a shot, Dan May is getting quoted. Dan May might have just made the greatest catchphrase / nickname. Get it to Bywater. Come on, Terrence, shoot it. Oh, he's unselfish. But again, the assist coming from the Middlesbrough's mid-range machine. And at the end of the first half, GB lead this one 46-17. But I got to give a shout out here to Dan May, acknowledging that Terrence Bywater is known as the Middlesbrough mid-range machine. I love it. And at the end of the first half, GB with a big lead, 46-17. Well, we're going to take a break for 15 minutes. Go get a drink. Go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long. We'll be back for the second half. back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half underway as Korea are about to take on Great Britain. Currently trailing this one 46-17. D3 is up and again, just rattles its way in and out. No good for the Koreans. Interesting, just had a conversation with Great Britain's head coach, Bill Johnson, talking about how the depth in this team makes it very good for each other. Of course, what he meant by that is in their opening game against Iran, they were led by Lee Manning. There was no doubt everybody would have watched that game, seen that Lee Manning was obviously one of the best players here and probably would have had him on the scouting report. If you talk about yesterday, Manning being taken out of the game by the USA, which led to Philip Pratt and Greg Warburton starting to cut. Just unselfish, beautiful play by GB, but in the end product not quite there. Nice little dump down, give it going. It's going to be a foul on the ground against Great Britain. Korea going for the mid-range. Again, it's wide open. They're getting good looks, but nothing dropping. All they can do right now is play for pride and just continue to play right to the end. It's left wide open. Pump fakes. Down the lane again. Effectively uses the bank. Well, welcome to Pete Bonds. Pete and Ali from Middlesbrough, watching from poolside in Greece. Wow, congratulations. Up the borough. Gibb goes to the mid-range, and much needed confidence there for the Koreans. Again, they've gone quite a long time without scoring. Cutting it back down to 29 points for the deficit. Manning under the basket. Manning felt there was a bit of contact. No foul was called. Cho tries to push this for the Koreans. A three-pointer for them would just give them a bit of inspiration. Well, good defense. And now Brown. Well, Simon Brown's going to get called for the foul. But it did look like a clean block, but maybe the officials did see something differently. Kim here for the mid-range, trying to get something going. Kim, top of the key, and just gets the drop on the shot. Now it's a 27-point deficit. Korea on a 4-0 run here against GB. As Pratt finds Manning again. Manning falls over, but somehow, someway, and Manning just stares down the official. Well, somebody explain to me the logic of this. He just asked the official as well. No foul. Little Manning is tough as nails. How many players lose their balance, fall to the ground, but still make the shot? I tell you, young fans watching, I want to be like Will. Excuse me, I want to be like Lee. Lee Manning is simply unbelievable. Back to a play, and again, beautiful play by the Koreans getting the M1, and that just lifts their spirits. They know they're up against the defending champions. They know they're up against probably the favorites. And all they can do is compete, and all they can do is just keep going right to the end. Unable to convert the three-point play, but the Koreans now trying to go for an offensive rebound. A loose ball falls in their favor. Showing desire here. Korea playing with heart. 5 on the shot clock. Clock end, takes it, doesn't get it. Rebound secured by Pratt. Phil Pratt with the cross-court pass. GB try again, the front iron, no good. Just over 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. GB leading this one by 27 points. Cho finds Gim, bit of a give and go. Good passing for the Koreans, but the end product not there. But a foul has been, technical. A technical foul is being called against Korea, I believe. Well, it's going to be one free throw to Greg Warburton. We got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over. GB leading 50-23 with 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. Well, currently the free throw line, Kyle Marsh here for Great Britain. Marsh does have 2 points so far. He hit one field goal in the first half and converts a technical foul. Nice give-and-go play here. GB go down in the low block, finding Edwards. Shot is up, no good. An offensive rebound. Falls into the hands of Fryer. A slight delay in game. Marsh just stopping it from going out of bounds. Brown with the penetration, puts up a little teardrop, can't get it. Gim with a rebound. Chung in transition, just being stopped. Good passing here for the Koreans, got to finish this one. Again, it's another good look. It's a good build-up, but the Koreans have to knock these down. Fry going for the cross court. Finding Brown, few seconds left. Brown's got to shoot it. That's going to be a 24-second violation, a rarity. So an inbound possession will be coming for Korea. Will inbound the ball in the full court. Cho taking a bump now. The foul is on the ground. It's going to be the 14th foul against GB. No more fouls to give here. Cho to give it go, getting in the paint again. The Koreans playing some good stuff and finally getting something to drop in the paint. Well, technically, this team is very good. What they lack is the talent of these individual players here from GB, but credit to them. They are a fantastic team, Great Britain, who play for each other. Well, that's another turnover for us, so we'll be possession back to Korea. And all Korea can do is believe. Cho trying to play pick and roll here with Gim. Goes to a long three. Three is up. Three is good. And as they would say in Korea, 감사합니다. Well, foul is going to be called against Korea. It's their third team foul. Warburton now looking for options. Getting a handoff. Puts up the shot. Yeah, the shot clock can't get it. Korea trailing by 23. Give him in the paint. Thinks about it, and again, just doesn't get it. But an offensive rebound, but now GB come up with a loose ball. Can GB push this one? Shot is up in the mid-range. It just rims its way into the bucket. Well, nice little play by the British. 25-point lead to GB. Well, no-look time. Finding Gim. Gim's got to make this one again. The bank is open. The Bank of Seoul. The Bank of Busan. 괜찮아. And where Great Britain have been simply fantastic has been from the mid-range. Mosh again just hitting another wide open look. Well, it's been business as usual here for GB. They have simply been lighting it up. Throwing a long time. Can he connect with it? Fryer catches it, tries to go baseline, shifts, shakes, bakes, and he finishes it. Well, Fryer gets his first 2 points of the game, so now only 3 GB players need to get on the scoring sheet. That's Palmer, McSorley, and Edwards. Everyone else on the stat sheet so far for GB, the defending champions. Kwak gets it in the key now, turns around, too quick, can't get it. Nice play there from Warburton. We know what a great shooter he is, but Warburton, such an unselfish facilitator. And Mosh will finish this, no problem. GB's transition proving to be too much here for the Koreans. Kim, top of the key, just a little bit too short. That's going to go out of bounds. Another wide up look for Korea, but unable to knock it down. Under a minute to go and a potential 2-for-1 here for GB as Marsh goes for the long one, can't get it. Warburton secures a rebound. Finds Marsh again, he's filled with confidence. Again, too short, and Warburton another offensive board. I think what the referee is trying to signal that there should be no reset of the shot clock to 14 because the ball didn't touch the rim. So I think they're going to put 8 seconds on the shot clock, and there's 43 left here in the third quarter. And goes from the mid-range, back iron, can't get it. Edwards had a chance to be also on the score sheet. Well, nice dime there from Cho. You got to finish that one. And the rejection by Edwards. Well, the pass was great, but the block was even better. Warburton sizing up his options. Finds Fryer in the key. And Fryer, no problem off the backboard. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing greatness here from Team Great Britain with a 31-point lead over Korea. Kim now giving this off to Kim. Cho at the end of the third quarter doesn't get it, but credit to the Koreans for getting a shot up in time. But at the moment, they trail by 31 points here to the defending champions. Fourth and final quarter about to get underway. McSorley on the floor with Edwards. Shot is up from distance, no good. Fryer had an open look. Nice here from Coach Bill Johnson to try and get some of the players who don't regularly feature as much as some of the other players. A nice run at Cho from downtown. Three is up, and three is good. One more time, Kapsam Hamnida nails it from downtown. Well, the Koreans, all they can play for now is pride. All they can do is battle to the end. They are a good team. But when you're up against the defending champions, the test is always going to be a difficult one. And again, it's good to see it inspiring and positive to see the Korean players on the bench continuing to support their players. Good ball reversal here. Marsh again, wide open for the mid-range. Hits the front iron. Can't get it. And a huge positive the Koreans can take from this is how well they get back. As one more time again, Cho. Well, this guy's come out possessed here in the fourth quarter. And he's got one thing on his mind, and that is to take every three-point shot he can get. Back to a 25-point deficit. Back-to-back threes for Cho. Just inspires this Korean national team. Well, nice build-up play there from GB. And McSorley gets his first field goal. So now only two GB players away from filling up the entire stat sheet, and that is Palmer and Edwards. Cho for another three. That was on target. And can you fold him for taking it? Because he has been feeling the confidence. Bywater going baseline. Good passing here from GB. Fryer from the free throw line. Again, you gotta love the way GB share the ball. Well, nice dime fighting Gim under the basket. He's got to go up, but the big man uses the backboard. That's a solid dime. McSorley got his first field goal ready. Palmer trying to go pick and roll here with Fryer. It's going to be a jump ball possession back to the Koreans. 25 points is the deficit. But the spirit, tenacity of the Korean players, unquestionably, undeniably, is present. They continue to fight right to the end. Cho's got one thing on his mind. He wants to go for the perimeter, but now makes a penetration. Has to go for the fadeaway again. 8 points already here in the fourth quarter for Korea's number 23, Sung-Hyun Cho. Fry here trying to shake and bake against Gim. Well, Palmer was wide open. One of the players that still needs to get on the score sheet here for Great Britain. Well, Bywater with mid-range. He can't get it. Yang with a rebound. Cho thought about it now, trying to shake and bake. Goes to the tough one, he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. The foul was on Bywater. Cho is the top scorer for the Koreans with 16 points. Chance to maybe get double digits here in the fourth. Makes the first free throw. Beautiful shooting technique here from Cho. Makes them both now 10 points here in the fourth. Marsh trying to initiate something here in the offense. 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Trying to use a pick and roll sequence here. McSorley again easily tucks that one off the backboard. Gets his second field goal of the game. Cho down the middle, tries to give a no-look dime, but Fryer just putting his hand in the passing lane. Nice build-up, but even better defense by Great Britain, making everything very tough here for the Koreans. Kwak will inbound this for Korea, finding Gim. And again, Fryer come up with a steal. McSorley trying to get out on the run. He'll have a wide open layup. McSorley uses the backboard so well. Now we have a timeout here as Great Britain lead this one by 25 points, 67-42 against Korea. Last 6 minutes here in the game for Great Britain as they currently lead this one by 25 points against Korea. Koreans will inbound this in the full court. Oh, look at the cross-court pass, fighting Fryer. But even better recovery defense by Cho. Well, that's hustle, heart, and desire from Cho. Fryer will inbound this here for GB. Trying to find the ball to get into. Well, Fryer's going to hit the deck, and I think they're going to call a foul. Oh, no, excuse me, just a, push. Well, the foul is going to be called against Koreans. It's on Yang for possession on the sideline, on the baseline, excuse me. It's Terrence Bywater will inbound this for GB. Ten on the shot clock. Trying to go to pick and roll action here with Palmer. Mid-range is up off the backboard, no good. Cho with the rebound. 10 points so far here in the fourth quarter for Cho. 18 in total. Well, had a wide open look, did get the ball to him. And Fryer doesn't want to let Cho get any time or space, but now Korea, a few seconds left. Cho's got to force something up. Gets a wide open look, the shot is up, end of the shot clock. Well, they got it off, but in the end it was no good. Under 5 minutes, Marsh has had a few good looks, and again, nothing but net from the baseline. GB's number 6. Can just continue to build in confidence. He now has 11 points here tonight. Well, Cho, time, space, didn't take it. Hesitates, goes all the way. That is a BEA, beautiful move by Korea's number 23, Sung Hyun Cho. Well, the hesitation play for this man, faking out the entire defense and the referees for that matter. He now moves up to 20 points, 12 of them already here in the fourth. Well, Bywater left wide open, uncontested, doesn't get it. That goes out of bounds. Now will be Korea ball with 4:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. Time's starting to run out now. Koreans patiently trying to build up the play. Kim finding Cho. Cho give it go with Kwak. Like the way Koreans move the ball here in this game. But Cho's got 20. Can't get this one. Bywater with a rebound. Bywater going down the middle, looking for options. Fakes the pass. That's a nice play there. Well, now Edwards getting his first 2 points. So only Palmer left for GB. If Palmer can get a bucket, everybody on the stat sheet for GB would have scored tonight. Give him an offensive rebound. Tries to go for a putback. He's fouled, and he'll go to the charity stripe for 2 shots. So GB just need one more player to get on the score sheet. That's James Palmer, number 16. Kim makes the first free throw. Just a little bit too short on the second one. Shout out to the MVP, Boris Krenitz, one of the greatest fans we've had here so far in the IWBF World Championship. Every game he's been watching. I don't think I've ever seen a more passionate fan in any sport than Boris Krenitz. Shot is up, and again, no problem. Marsh is just cooking it out there. 13 points tonight. The electricians have been called into the building as this man Marsh, Kyle Marsh, has shut the lights out here at the Dubai World Trade Center. Well, James Palmer with a steal. Get it back to him, please. Oh, no, excuse me. That was number 13, Edwards. Everybody right now wants Palmer to get on the score sheet. Because at the moment, he just hits the ground, but he's back up right away. Tough as nails. Korea calls timeout with 2:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. At the moment here, you can see GB probably might try to orchestrate something in this timeout to get him one last bucket. And maybe one last offense that maybe signifies something he could do here to try and get back in. They want to get everybody on the score sheet here tonight. Tempo will be key. The thing for Great Britain is getting everybody on the score sheet is the most important thing. If everybody scores and everybody, it really signifies that this has been a team collective effort. They are the favorites, but every player is important to this team. That is the most important thing. Every player has a role to play, and it shows you that they have championship DNA as being the defending champions of 2018. That is the most important thing. Boris, I've been having green tea all day long, but I'm telling you, I'm having the time of my life here. This has been a fantastic event. Shout out to the IWBF for hosting such a fantastic tournament. All the participating nations. Marsh goes, and again, Boris Krenitz. I don't know if you got any qualifications as the electrician, but you may need to come sort the lights out on court 1 because this guy, Marsh, has shut them out here tonight. Kwak going for the mid-range, back iron. Rebound secured by Edwards. Everybody wants James Palmer to get one shot. Palmer down the middle, he's wide open. You got to get the ball to him. Palmer's the last player for Great Britain. If he scores, everybody will be on the stat sheet. And that goes out of bounds. Under 2 minutes to go. .31 points is the deficit right now between these two teams. Cho going baseline now, gets a bump. The foul is going to be called against Edwards, the third team foul. Don't worry, Dad May. I'll tell James myself after this game. Let's turn James Palmer into Jimmy Buckets. Let's get him a bucket here. Kim, top of the key, takes it, uses the bank beautifully. Well, Korea, there's a lot of positives they can take from this game. There's sure a lot to work on as they go into the classification round after this. Going to Edwards. Edwards down the middle. Marsh going baseline. Marsh using the screen, doesn't get it, wants a foul called. Nice transition for the Koreans and a beautiful finish. Kwak just goes in the backboard very easily. Now we're under a minute to go here. Great Britain, one player yet to score. That is James Palmer, a.k.a. Jimmy Buckets. Let's get Jimmy Buckets the ball. Palmer's got it. Got it by Kim. Gives it up, finds Bywater. Palmer's wide open. 3 seconds down. Marsh has got to shoot it. Shot is up. And again, every electrician running here to the World Trade Center. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here at the Dubai World Trade Center. At the end of this one, Great Britain are going to walk away with a victory. A foul has been called. It's going to be the 14th foul against GB. One more foul will send them to the penalty. GB, a dominated performance here tonight against Korea. Back to a play, finding Cho, and Cho finishes with 22 points and an unbelievable performance to that man. Korea's number 23. Bywater now is going to show the respect and admiration for his opponents. GB not attempting a shot here. Congratulations to Great Britain winning 78-51. They head on to the quarterfinals, while Korea now will head to the classification. The respect and admiration from both teams, shaking hands with each other, acknowledging the true friendship and empathy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here live on the YouTube stream. Shout out to Boris Krenitz, the MVP, as well as all the players and people involved in this game. But for now, it's goodbye, good night. We'll see you soon for more games.